So friends, let's see this very delicious, simple and healthy Gul Papdi recipe. It's a very traditional Maharashtrian sweet. It's made out of only 4 ingredients. So now if you're using a measuring cup, use the same measuring cup if it's a vati or a bowl. So I've taken 2 cups of whole wheat flour, 1 cup of jaggery which is grated, 1 cup of toop or ghee, a few cashew nuts chopped, you can use any type of nut, and 1 teaspoon of cardamom powder. Now I've also put some ghee on the mold and also put a butter paper at this on top of it. Now you require a nice big kadai with a heavy bottom and a long wooden ladle with a long handle. So now I've put the heat on and I'm going to add the ghee or the toop to my kadai. Now once the ghee melts and is nice and hot, on a low to medium flame you're going to add all of this whole wheat flour, that is pori, the atta that you use to make chapatis or poris, and now mix this flour well into the ghee. Now the reason you have to use a heavy bottomed kadai is so that it doesn't move, because there's a lots of stirring involved in this recipe. And I'm also using this wooden spatula with a long handle because this tends to heat up very fast, and if you use a steel spoon, then the heat gets transferred to the spoon and it will be very difficult for you to hold the spoon. Whereas if you're using a wooden ladle like this with a long handle, it's very easy. So now I've added the cardamom powder as well, and you're going to stir everything on a low to medium heat for at least 10 minutes. So stir it continuously, don't leave it unattended, just keep on stirring for 10 minutes. Keep your flame between low and medium and keep stirring. Now you'll see that the color changes from this light color to this dark brown color. And also it will start, you'll get this lovely aroma of the cardamom powder, the ghee and the whole wheat flour. You'll get this beautiful aroma as well. Keep stirring for another 5 minutes on a very low heat. And now you can see that it has changed to this dark brown color. Keep your flame very, very low, and also don't forget to scrape the sides and get all the mixture in the center. Now the mixture, as you keep stirring, you'll see that it starts leaving the sides of the vessel and all starts to come together like this. That means your mixture is almost ready. So the entire procedure took me around 20 minutes from the start to this consistency. So the 2 signs are that you'll get the lovely aroma, the color will change, and it starts leaving the sides of the vessel very easily and all coming together. Now turn the heat off and transfer this to our mold, which we have applied some ghee on and also put a butter paper on. Now press it down and bring it to the required shape that you like. Use this silicone spatula, because then it flattens up everything very easily. And then once it is done, you can just put the chopped up cashew nuts. Now you can also use pista, you can use sliced almonds, the choice is yours. So spread a lot of this chopped nuts everywhere and press the chopped nuts into this Gul Papdi with the help of your spatula. Now cover and keep first you have to cut the shape, because once it hardens up then it's very difficult to cut the shape. So while it's soft, you cut the shape into whatever, whether you want squares or you want smaller rectangles, cut it up in that shape. And now you're just going to cover it. I like to cover it with this mesh, wire mesh, and I like to keep it for about 1 hour. Then I just like to run it like divide it, because it's already semi hardened. And our lovely Gul Papdi is all ready. You have to make this to understand the texture. It is just something very different and very tasty. So unless and until you make it, you will not understand how it tastes. But I suggest that you please try out this recipe. It has a very different taste, a very different consistency, and it has this lovely crunch, which is not very hard and it's not very soft like a barfi. It just has this kind of a naan kadai biscuit kind of a crunch. But it's so healthy because we're just using whole wheat, we're using jaggery, we're using toop, so all healthy ingredients. So make this sweet and let me know what your thoughts are on this traditional Gul Papdi recipe.